a Viking ring inscribed with Allah's name, mysterious stone discs that might be ancient navigation tools, and a ship so grand it carried 2 women to the afterlife. These discoveries reveal the Vikings were far more than raiders. They were explorers who connected worlds. In the late 1800s, archaeologists excavating the Viking trading hub of Birka near Stockholm stumbled upon a ring unlike anything seen before in Scandinavia. Found in the grave of a woman buried around 850 AD, the silver band featured a delicate pink-violet stone. For over a century, it was catalogued as an amethyst signet ring. But modern science had a surprise in store. When researchers examined the artifact with a scanning electron microscope, they discovered the stone wasn't amethyst at all. It was soda lime glass, a material exotic and rare in Viking lands. Even more astonishing was the tiny Arabic inscription carved into its surface, reading "For Allah," or possibly "Inshallah," God willing. This wasn't a traded trinket passed through many hands. Its pristine condition suggested it traveled directly from an artisan in the Islamic world to the woman buried in Birka. How it arrived there remains a mystery. Was she a traveller who journeyed to distant lands, the recipient of a diplomatic gift? Or was it a spoil from a daring raid? Whatever the path, the ring is undeniable proof that the Vikings' world reached far beyond Europe, touching the powerful Islamic Caliphate and forever rewriting the image of Norsemen as isolated northerners. In medieval settlements like Kiev and Lübeck, archaeologists uncovered curious stone discs carved from pyrophyllite, a soft, workable mineral. Measuring a few inches across, these artifacts bore intricate designs of concentric circles and radiating lines. Some scholars believe these were more than decorative. They may have been navigational tools. The theory goes that Vikings, expert sailors, used these discs with a gnomon, a central stick casting a shadow, to track the sun's movement even in cloudy conditions, guiding them across treacherous seas. Similar artifacts have been found in Greenland and Scandinavia, lending weight to the idea. But no gnomons have been discovered alongside them, keeping the theory in the realm of educated speculation. Their presence along the Varangian to the Greeks trade route, linking Scandinavia to Byzantium via Eastern Europe, suggests intense cultural exchange between Norse traders and Slavic communities. If proven to be solar compasses, these discs would place Viking navigation among the most advanced of the medieval world. On the outskirts of Stavanger, Norway, a remarkable sword emerged from the earth, its blade lost to time, but its hilt a masterpiece of gold, silver, and stylized animal motifs. Dating to around 800 AD, this weapon wasn't forged locally. Its design hints at origins in the Frankish Empire or England, placing it in the elite category of imported arms. Swords like this were not merely tools of war. They were symbols of power, wealth, and prestige. Its closest parallel comes from a 9th century Scottish tomb, suggesting a network of exchange spanning the North Sea. The sword was found near the grave of the Gausel Queen, a wealthy woman buried with treasures from the British Isles. Together, these finds paint Stavanger as a hub of high-status trade, diplomacy, and martial power in the Viking Age. In 1904, a farmer in Oseberg, Norway, uncovered the burial mound of 2 women. Inside was a ship so well preserved, it became an icon of Viking archaeology. Measuring 21.4 meters, the vessel was richly decorated with curling wood carvings and stocked with grave goods, sledges, tapestries, carved animal heads, and even sacrificed animals. One woman, aged 70 to 80, likely succumbed to cancer, a rare insight into Viking health. The other, in her 50s, remains a mystery. Were they queen and retainer, mother and daughter, or perhaps priestesses? Among the more enigmatic finds was a wooden bucket featuring a figure that some believe resembles the Buddha, a tantalizing clue to far-flung cultural contact. The Oseberg ship, now displayed in Oslo, is not just a marvel of craftsmanship, but a testament to the status and ceremonial importance of its occupants. During harbour excavations in Denmark in the late 1990s, archaeologists pieced together the remains of a ship unlike any other, the Roskilde 6. At 37 metres long, it dwarfed most Viking vessels, built for speed, agility, and carrying up to 100 warriors. Dating to around 1025 AD, it belonged to the era of King Canute the Great, whose empire spanned Denmark, England, Norway, and parts of Sweden. Only about 20% of the original timbers survived, but a steel framework reconstruction shows its breathtaking scale. This was a ship of conquest, a tool of empire that could dominate both coasts and rivers, enabling the Vikings to project power deep into foreign territories. In 2011, a farmer's field in Norway yielded a treasure, a 94-centimetre Viking sword with silver, gold, and intricate inlay. On its pommel gleamed a Christian cross, a striking blend of Norse and Christian iconography. The sword, buried around 1030 AD, may have belonged to a warrior serving King Canute during his campaigns in England. Nearby lay an axe resembling those found in London's Thames River, reinforcing the English link. This hybrid of styles hints at a transitional period in Viking culture, one foot in the pagan warrior tradition, the other stepping into the Christianized medieval world. In 1880, a burial mound in Gokstad, Norway, revealed the remains of a towering Viking man in his 40s. He had died violently, with multiple weapon wounds, and was laid to rest with horses, dogs, and exotic peacocks, symbols of immense status. For years, some believed he was King Olaf Geirstad Alf, but tree ring dating disproved this. His grave goods, including items from distant lands, suggest he was a warrior of great renown, possibly a chieftain who fell in battle far from home. His burial in a seaworthy ship underscored the Viking belief in voyaging even in the afterlife. From Arabic inscribed jewellery to colossal warships, these discoveries reveal a Viking world of staggering reach and complexity. They were not only warriors, but traders, diplomats, and cultural bridges between East and West. Each artifact tells a story, and together they remind us that history is always waiting to surprise us. If you enjoyed this journey into the Viking Age, hit like, share this video with fellow history lovers, and subscribe for more tales from the past.